Hey everyone and welcome. In this short training video, I'm going to walk through the beginning stages of setting up your Google Plus profile. Now, I want to preempt this so that you guys can get this stuff ready if you don't have it kind of, separated or put together as of yet. So you can go get this info, pause the video and come back. So what you're going to need is, since we're filling out the profile information, you're going to need a profile picture, whether you want it to be a personal picture, a picture of your logo, a coupon in disguise, whatever you want it to be. Okay, you're going to get that ready. And then all your social properties like your Flickr account, your Facebook account, your Twitter account, LinkedIn, all that stuff, your social properties, get those links together if you don't already have them. And then get some basic profile information put together, like things you've accomplished. I believe there's a quick little bio and things like that, so that you have all that put together now. So if you don't have that, go ahead, pause the video, and then come back. We'll be waiting for you. And so let's go ahead and get started. The very first place you're going to start with setting up the Google Plus profile is getting an invite. Okay, there's tons and tons of easy ways to get invites. I'm sure Jerome and I are going to come up with something to be able to get you guys invites if you haven't already. Asking friends, finding people who are already on Google Plus, that's the easiest ways. I mean, there's over 18 million people now, so even though it is still on an invite-only basis, it is fairly easy to get an invite. So that's where you want to start. So I got an invite here to a brand new Gmail account, which is just called plugingroups@gmail.com. Okay, so I've got the email here. Just go ahead and open that up. And what you're going to see is it's going to give you a quick little highlight of Google Plus and then join Google Plus. So I'm going to go ahead and click on that. It redirects me, and naturally it's going to fill in my information that I gave it when I set up the Gmail account. So I did stress this in the PDF. I want to stress it again, is that depending on what you're going for, make sure that the Gmail account matches it, because you can't, it's not like you can go in and change this in just Google Plus. You're going to have to go back into your Google account and change all that info. So make sure that everything matches, because they really look at that, and if it doesn't match and if they don't like it, then it's not going to link up properly. So all right, so we've got Jameson Brandon, we've got gender male, and then I've got a photo already put together for this, so I'm going to go ahead and click on photo right now. And you see it gives you multiple options here. You can either upload from your desktop, pick from albums, photos of you, or from your phone. So I mean, they make it just about as easy as possible to get a photo of yourself or get the photo that you're looking for to put on your profile and upload it. So let's go ahead and grab that. I'm going to jump into this here, and here is a photo. It's going to upload that. It's a tad too big, so it's going to have me shrink it down, I think. Yep. And then let's just kind of try and recenter that, and then set his profile photo. It's going to save it. You see it's now there. This is auto checked. It basically just uses personal information to kind of help establish the connection between the two, and then click on join. Okay, so here we are. We're officially joined. I'm sure the first thing you want to do is, there's a bunch of people who are going to need invites, your friends and things like that. So jump on over here to invite people to join Google Plus. So let's click on that. Now what it's going to do is, the Gmail account, you're going to have probably a list of emails. You're going to have your Google chat list, and everybody that you've ever emailed, actually, it'll pull that up. And as soon as you start typing it in, it'll pull it up. So let's see if it'll grab any. I don't think I've done any emailing out of this. No, I haven't. So it isn't pulling up absolutely anything for me, but this is, like I said, a fresh, brand new Gmail account. So it's naturally going to pull in all your contacts as you start typing. So that's very similar to your Facebook, invite your friends. Twitter, I think, does something very similar, and I know for a fact LinkedIn does. So I'm sure you're going to be very used to this platform. If you want to invite people to get them into Google Plus, just like how you got invited, this is where you're going to do it. Okay, so I'm going to cancel out of this. And now you're going to see tons of different options here. And I go over quite a bit of this in the PDF, but I really, again, let's get some look over the shoulder for this. So I want to point out this important note. It says basically blah blah blah. You're in a field trial. It's not fully launched. So just understand that a lot of things could change. There could be some big changes, minor changes. Since this is still in beta testing and it's still invite only, you're going to have some things that they're going to be changing. So at this point, the advice and the outline that we're giving you in these videos and in this course could possibly change. And if it does change, then we'll most likely be sending you guys some updated video, PDF content, etc. to follow and mimic those changes on our end. So let's next jump into completing a profile, because all we have is so far name and profile pictures you can see here. So the easiest way to get to your profile is just to click on this. It's going to redirect you, but it's also going to give you this pop-up right in front of you. And this is the stuff that they consider the crucials: the tagline, employment, education, and then scrapbook. So if you don't want to do that, just click on this blue button here. It says continue to my profile, and it's going to redirect you. Okay, so now you can see there's not really much going on here on the about page. So you'd come over here to edit profile, click on that. And you can make unlimited changes here, and when you're done, you just click on done editing. So let's go ahead and get started. If you wanted this to be different, like if I wanted this to be, let's say, plugin groups to match my Gmail account, you could go ahead and do that. A brief description, let's just say this group is all about WordPress plugins. I'm going to do this live. I could have just, had all these little text snippets ready, but we'll just do it live here real quick. I'm not going to add any photos, but you could. Again, if you want to, depending on how Google's going to start to react as a mass amount of people after this course and after more courses like this come out, Google might react to the fact that you're really trying to position this as a business page, and they want this to more or less be a personal thing. So they don't really want businesses in this, and I'm just being honest with you, but that's what they want. So what you might want to do is, again, this look over the shoulder videos and the PDF is great, but you want to tweak it to your own thing. So one thing I would suggest maybe is let's keep this your name, or make it a little bit less nonchalant, and so that it's not so obvious that you're trying to plaster your business all over the place, and maybe add in some sub photos and different photos that are like of your logo or of your coupon offer, or of big red letters that says coupon, or something like that. Maybe try that. And depending, I'm just giving you this upfront advice, because things could change a couple weeks from now, a couple months from now, whatever, depending on when you're seeing this course. And so just kind of keep that in mind, is that this is great cookie cutter, but maybe put your own personal spin on it and try and keep that foresight of some potential changes that'll happen the more and more people that start to use this. Okay, so let's go ahead and move on. Now you're just clicking on each one. There's no like edit button or anything like that. So I just click and then it pulls it up. So let's just say that let's fill this in real quick. So it's just something like that. Bragging rights. I don't know. How many plugins and themes do we have? I think we have over 10. So maybe that would be a bragging right. There it is. Okay, occupation. Let's just say software. And you see each one of these, they've got privacy settings built in. So that's kind of cool. It's kind of semi-privacy settings. Employment, we're not going to fill that in. Maybe places you've lived, you can go ahead and map that out. A home, work, you can add in your phone numbers. I'm going to not do that. I don't think I've ever put phone numbers in my profiles, but that's entirely up to you. From a business standpoint, is maybe we would. So let's add one in there. and then save that. And then relationship, looking for, you might want to keep those blank dependingly. Other names, nickname, and then obviously we want this to be visible in search, so let's save that. And the last thing, which is a biggie, and we're going to come back to this at several points throughout the training here, but the links. Okay, this is one of the crucial elements to getting that full-size thumbnail next to your blog posts in the SERPs. And I know this is probably like the biggest thing about this course that people actually want to learn about, is because it's a sweet, sweet trick, and it has to do with these links that you put in. You absolutely have to link to at least the domain of the blog or of the website that is, one, has to be on WordPress platform as of right now, and two, you have to have it linked up to that, whether you're the main author or just an author on the site. It would make it easier if you linked directly to your author page, which I'll show you how to get all that later on. But you have to at least link to the domain, and so we'll talk about that more. But so I'm going to leave this blank with custom links, but let's look at the connected accounts. You see this is that you can have the accounts connected. You can go through that process here, so you can connect your Facebook account, Yahoo, Flickr, LinkedIn, and all the way down the list. So you can choose to do that, or if you were feeling lazy and you didn't want to connect the two to have them matched up, is you could always add it as a custom link too. So you could do, Facebook, and then let's say it was, say this was the link. Let's just do plugin groups, plugin group, and then save. So see, and it automatically pulls in the icon. Let's say we wanted to do another one. Wanted to just quickly add in Twitter. So we could do that right here instead of, again, managing that or connecting the accounts. Okay, and then save. So you could go all the way down the line, but I definitely suggest to link up your social media. That's always smart. That's a thing that with the social rank part of the algorithm with Google, that's becoming more and more important. I remember about 6 months, even a year back, people didn't even think that existed. Well, now obviously everybody could agree that it's a huge piece of the pie. So linking those up is always good. So there's the profile. So we click on Done Editing. And that's it. The About Us is all settled. So I'm going to go ahead and stop the video here. I'm going to jump into another video with you here in a few minutes, and we're going to get into some other cool stuff. We're going to get into the circles, hangouts, and give you a breakdown of all that. So stay tuned.